So it's the last working day of my trip here, and it's a bit of a bittersweet experience. Like, I miss my family, my Asian food and all of the good stuff in Hong Kong. But at the same time, I really enjoyed my stay here. Today I'm in Melbourne. Melbourne is miserable. I don't like it at all. First of all, Australia is in the southern hemisphere, so everything is upside down. Autumn is spring, but spring is fucking cold. I'm freezing here. I go to Uniqlo, they have like summer stuff. Coming here to Bondi Beach in Sydney for the Sculptures by the Sea exhibition. It's always a peak experience for me. It's one of these things I want to do every year if I can. No, it's very important to have these anchor points of happiness for us. And it's my maybe third, fourth time here, and it's always a lot of excitement if I can get there, if I can get my visa, if the weather is going to be fine, if I will have time outside work. But this is amazing. So it's basically a set of installations, sculptures, pieces of art strategically placed next to a path from Bondi Beach towards Bronte Beach. It's midday, so very harsh light, but it's beautiful and clear. And of course the waves are absolutely amazing here. So yeah, even just nature itself probably is the most beautiful component here, but mixing it with art, breathtaking. So I just finished doing, tidying up, doing the dishes, laundry, hanging, ironing. So while the apartment is nice and neat, let me do a walkthrough. Start here. So it's by far my favorite Airbnb apartment so far. Right? It's very spacious, well lit, very calm atmosphere here, and the design kind of artistic, like vaguely spiritual. So I noticed this beautiful, I believe it's Gustav Klimt reproduction here, and on the wall across, and then kind of more like tribal looking stuff. Yeah, here in the bedroom also kind of vaguely feminine artistic stuff with some level of spirituality. Here's where I do amazing scrambled eggs with Australian bacon and sunny side eggs as well. Toast machine, Nespresso, perfect. I don't need anything more. Yeah, and very neat. Bread basket, very important for me. One of the big recognitions for me here in Australia was like how my default food, my staple food as a Hungarian is bread. So I've been eating just very good quality sourdough breads, multi-grain breads, with great pastrami, salami, bacon. Yeah, I've been eating so much bread. Of course, it's more calorie dense and heavier food than like what my staples were in. For example, before I came here, I was 2 weeks in Japan. Yeah, I love bread. I'm okay to get fat, and makes me happy. So for the rest of the living room area, like a TV that I never ever turned on, because who needs TV? And these are like my photography and kind of video tools. So Leica Q3 43, Ricoh DJI mini drone, the Neo drone, which I love. Again, some Hindu-looking thing. Yes, this couch was absolutely amazing. Like every single day, I come back from the office completely drained, and after like having some food and working some more, it's just a perfect place right next to this good light to lie down. Even in the evening, it's just very pleasant, even when it's dark outside. And then I can like read paper books or iPad, whatever. Okay. In terms of art, so these two statues were like in the reverse, so they were looking outward. And basically, I don't know if it's because of my like emotional instability or relationship questions or whatever, but I hated that they looked outside, so I swapped them around. I will leave it like that for the next tenant. They can change it if they want. Spacious, amazing light. I mean, I can't really overstate how much having this much space was a pleasure for me. So, as I said, I barely got home after a 2-week Japan trip before I came here. And in Japan, I guess for convenience and cost reasons, I stayed in a very, very, very tiny hotel room. And even at home, basically it's chaos with the kids and cats and other people, in the apartment. So I really appreciate the calm spaciousness of this room. And I don't know how I get hold of something like this for myself as well. The whirlwind tour of the apartment. I love it. I want so much space wherever I end up next. Love it. So welcome in the gorgeous sunside, seaside town of Manly here. I feel, well, actually not so manly. And just completely randomly, I found like a walking path, went to gorgeous like suburb streets, and then I found like a lot of smaller and bigger beaches, and I took the opportunity to fly the drone as well, and I got an insane amount of sun, and I had fish and chips and some good wine, so I would say spirits are high today. So I'm in front of these beautiful sculptures featuring aliens attacking each other in front of the Art Museum of New South Wales. and I'm just coming out from pretty amazing Magritte exhibition. Was a surrealist painter from like early 1900s till like 50s, and he has like a bunch of iconic motifs, like the guy with the bowling hat, the green apple thing, the pipe. I'm sure, when I show some of these images in the video, you will recognize the work of this artist. And it was like, oh, I have to show this. This is amazing. This perspective is great. Anyway, the exhibition itself was great, really inspiring.